This season of Fortnite zones have changed in Chapter 4 Season 2, and I'm going to be telling you why they have changed and why it's very unlikely they're going to be reverted. A lot of players are currently mad at the moment, a lot of pro players are currently mad at the moment and want them to be reverted because they think the way zones have changed has had a negative impact on the game, but there's a very specific reason why Epic Games has done this. So first things first, let's talk about the zone changes. So previously we had 9 zones in Fortnite and now we have a total of 12. The first zone is now really massive, pretty much encompassing the entire map, and then the first 5 zones only do 1 tick of damage each, where previously they did higher amounts of damage. So why is this? Fortnite's putting an emphasis on the content of this season, this being the brand new bosses that you can fight for mythics, that being High Card that spawns at Brutal Bastion, Shattered Slabs, and then as well as that Mega City, and then also the Loot Lake where you can get the mythic pulse rifle. Previously in the other Fortnite seasons, there's been a lack of people going for some of the bosses. I know my personal experience a lot in Chapter 4 Season 1, a lot of people weren't going to kill Geno at the Citadel. There were some games where the Ageless Excalibur and the Ageless Mythic Shockwave Hammer were in the matches towards endgame, but some games where he didn't get touched at all and people just left him. He had way too much health and was way too far out of the way, and a lot of the times not in zone. Now all of these bosses, when the first zone closes, are instantly in zone. They're always there, so you have time to go rotate there. This gives people a purpose, an area to go fight, so they'll be running into each other rather than running randomly around the map. When it comes to zone 3 closing in, Loot Lake spawns in and you can go push there for the overclocked pulse rifle, a super OP weapon which most people will want. This gives people another purpose to rotate to a specific location to go fight or go contest for the gun. And these are the main reasons why the game has changed in this circumstance. They don't want people running around the game aimlessly. They don't want people in comp to be boxed up for 90% of the match just waiting to end zones and just pulling off a couple tags in between. They want contesting and they want content. Now they could have done this approach a little bit better. I think these zone changes are good and I really like how we have a big city in the game. But one of the things they didn't account for is Fortnite has a low player count. Especially in pubs, considering the amount of bots that can spawn into your games, Fortnite should actually be upping the amount of players per game. The more big cities that we have, it means more players are going to die a lot faster, and the more zones we have means the less amount of pubs we're going to get where people are going to have these end games or moving end games at all. So how do you combat this? How do you combat from having 30 people left before the first zone closes? You bump the play count. If Fortnite bumps the play count from 120 players to 200 players per match, not only does it call for some epic circumstances where people could be dropping 30 and 40 bombs legitimately, it also means that you're going to have more people towards end games, so you're going to have more action. I think this would be a great change, but they need to solve their bot situation. Loading into game and 40 to 20% of people that you fight being bots and not real players kind of sucks. So these are the main changes. There has been speculated leaks that we're going to get 16 different islands that are going to be spawning in throughout the season, but these leaks have been somewhat debunked as being the Loot Lake spawn locations and not different islands. Whether or not this at the start of the Fortnite trailer is actually different islands or it's just Mega City spawning in, we'll be finding out as the season goes on. But other than that, make sure you stay subscribed because I will be posting about the Chapter 1 Fortnite map the minute that's out in Unreal Engine and I have the time and I'm not at work. And other than that, I make videos pretty much every day. Only 7% of people who watch my videos are currently subscribed. I would love to hit 10k subscribers before the end of season. So if you can help me out in any shape or form, greatly appreciate it. If not, that's okay. You do you. Take care of yourselves and I'll catch you guys on the flip side.